Welcome back to another episode of the 611 podcast. It's your boy, Young James, the big piece over here, Ryan Howard. And we have with us today a young man I'm so excited to have the opportunity to speak with. I'm a fan of his. I've watched him, the way he's come along in his career, especially the second half of this year. We're expecting big things to go forward. I want to welcome a man that played for my hometown team, the guy, my favorite player, one of the greatest of all time, Ricky Henderson, has adorned this jersey from the Oakland A's. Let's all bring in Lawrence Butler.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
welcome.
yes.
Welcome.
That deserves a hand
beautiful.
clap.
That was beautiful.
That deserves a hand clap.
Appreciate the intro, man.
Before we get into, what we're going to get into this podcast thing, we have some things that I've done a little digging. I'm going to find a little something. Greatness, was on the way. And because of that, you have been giving Lawrence Butler Day.
Yeah.
Tell you see that big smile?
Yeah.
Not everybody gets a day.
Yeah, not everybody gets a day.
I've done some things in Philly. Do you have a day?
I think I do. Yeah, I do.
See, you got to do big stuff.
That's true.
I do have a day.
I don't have a day.
I do have a day.
Tell us
We got to
about-
rectify that. Young
Tell us about Lawrence Butler.
So, yeah, man. Actually, I'm having a brain fart. I'm forgetting what day it is.
January 24th.
There it is.
Bro.
I knew it.
I
January 24th is Law Day.
I do my research.
Appreciate you. January 24th is Law Day in South Fulton, like Southwest Atlanta. And they gave it to me last year. I was getting my jersey retired at my high school, and the head coach just came out there with a surprise. He told me he had a surprise for me, and I didn't really know what it was, but it was from like the city of South Fulton to give me my own day in that area. So I mean, that's like a dream come true. I mean, you grow up in the neighborhood, and the neighborhood repay you for all the hard work you've been doing in life and just in everything. So that's pretty cool. I got the proclamation at home.
Where's that?
It's at my Duke's house.
Yeah.
I just don't want nothing to happen to it.
For
so
sure.
it's still in the plastic and everything. Like I ain't even took it
Hey,
out.
No, you got to keep it in the
no,
plastic.
It's like the legend of Ricky Henderson when he got his first check. He put it on the wall. He didn't cash it.
Right.
So
Right,
he got his first. Well, he got his Lawrence Butler Day, and it's still wrapped in plastic,
Still
like grandma's
wrapped up.
couch.
No, absolutely, bro.
For sure.
So, Lawrence, I want to ask you, bro, like, what was your kind of welcome to the big leagues moment? Like when you first got there, what were you expecting? What were you thinking? Was it different than what you thought it was going to be, or more along the lines of what you thought it was going to be?
I mean, to be honest, like I would say it was my first game, really, and like really just stepping on the field for like just practice and ground balls and BP. It's just a different feeling. Like you kind of when you come from like the minor leagues and you take your first step on that big league field, it's just a different feeling. Because it's not like you just here to watch somebody no more or just to take it in. You actually playing in the game.
Right.
So it's just a whole different feeling. I could just feel it as soon as I stepped on the field. And I would say my welcome to the big league moment was debut. I'm in right field.
Where are you?
We're in Washington.
In
We're
DC.
Washington, yeah,
DC,
playing
the Nationals.
Playing CJ them, and we it's a tie game. And I'm like, okay, like tie game, first game in the big leagues. Like I'm finna come up and win this game. Like this is the moment. Great debut.
Already.
Day.
Day one.
Debut story gonna be crazy. And then Keeper Ruiz walked it off over my head. And I was like, yeah, this the big league. Like, no matter who in the box, they got a chance to win the game for them. So that was kind of like, and then the stadium went stupid too.
Yeah.
So that was like one of my welcome to the big league. I walked off the field too, just to take it all in.
Yeah.
Like, just crowd going crazy, walk off happening. So that was a pretty cool moment.
Now, were your parents able to make it down? Your folks able to make it down for that?
My mama came, my brother came. My dad ended up coming later to like one of the Chicago series, but my mom and brother was there. My couple like friends and family was there too. So.
And this is one thing we talk about, the moment we're on the field and what it's like.
Right.
We never have really been asked, what is it like after the game? You've made your debut. You're out there with you 0 for 4, 4 for 4, made an error, made a great play. What is the reception with your family afterwards?
I mean, it was amazing. I remember hugging my mama. That was a crazy feeling. It was like she was just so proud of me. I mean, my brother was on the field too. All my agents that helped me through it, friends and family was there. So, I mean, that's just a surreal feeling. It's like the cherry on top of just like, you've made it. Your parents got to be able to see you play in the professional league. They taught you
Sacrifice,
everything.
the whole nine.
That's the whole nine. Just be able to see my mama smile like that is a crazy feeling. That was probably the best thing about the whole day for me, to be honest.
It's like it's real.
Yeah,
like
it's
we
real.
here.
It's actually happened.
It's like it's a thank you. It's a thank
It
you
is.
and you're welcome. Like thank you for all that you've done for me, and the only way I can pay you back is by getting here and succeeding, and stand here and let you know that all those nights and those early mornings and the money you had to pay, or maybe you were a scholarship player, all those rides, gas money, whatever it is has paid off.
It's paid off.
Yeah.
I mean, all them trips from Southwest to East Cobb, Lake Point, Emerson, hour drives, man, it all paid off. So that was probably like my favorite part.
For sure.
So.
All right, let's dip into something, because I'm interested. I'm learning about you. Like so I'm a fan. When I say I'm a fan, I'm a fan.
I'm a fan
Actually,
of y'all too, though.
your cousin, I think you have a cousin that works at TBS. I met her a few years ago.
Ashley.
Okay, yeah. So she came up. She was like,
told
"Yeah,
me.
my
She told
cousin,
me she met
my
you."
cousin Lawrence Butler." And I'm like, I know who he is. Yeah, I know the kid. Just like, yeah, he's playing. Keep an eye out for him. I'm like, for sure. So we pay attention. We try to pay attention to us. Like who's the next young brother coming up. And then I met your cousin. She's all excited. I'm like, well, that's dope. I'm meeting a little outside reference. So as I'm learning more about you, we have these notes. Our research department, they do a great job. I do my own research.
Yeah.
They do a great job. But tell us, who are the Hill Boys?
So,
and how that started, like how it came about, etc.
The whole Hill Boys movement started from COVID. Like just not being able to, go to a field, go to a gym to work out, a batting cage. That's kind of where it started from. So Marquise Grissom, like that's kind of who we would work out with. Like if it was like majority of the time, if it's baseball related, we work out with Marquise.
Money, I call it Money Grip.
Yeah, Grip.
Money Grip.
Majority of the time we work out with Grip. And we couldn't get on the field. And we were just like, we all had came back home from the from like when they sent everybody home for the COVID.
Now, when you say we all, who was
all in?
Oh yeah, let me introduce everybody.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
first you got, of course, me. You got Mike Harris, Marquise Grissom Jr., Chandler Simpson, Cam Collier, Jalen Nolan.
I got a squad.
Yeah,
That's a squad.
We loaded. Oh, Tink Hintz too. Tink be out there with us. But yeah, we loaded out there. Yeah, them the guys. So yeah, but it originally started from 2020, and we all came back home from when they sent us home for spring training that year, and we were just kind of like, because everybody was still working out. They like, it's gonna pass over. Y'all gonna be back in no time. So we all like, we just gonna keep working. Yeah, we just gonna keep working until they tell us we're ready to come back. So this whole time we were just like, Marquise owns like a lot of land in like Fayetteville, Georgia, and it's behind the house. And it's just straight hill. It's probably like you probably fit like 3 football fields on there. Yeah, crazy.
Going straight up.
Yeah, just straight up. And we would just work out back there. We would hit back there. We like speed and agility back there. Defense, 5 balls, throwing. We do everything just on this hill. And we kind of just like, as y'all know, nobody came back during the season. So we probably worked out there for like a year straight, just on the hill. Grinding, I mean, the hill tough too. He forcing us to run up the hill like 10 times, man. And Lou would be out there. Lou Carter, Cam Dad.
Yeah.
Sweet
Lou.
Grip and Lou would be out there having us like ready to quit, man. I'm telling you, they be working us hard. So that's kind of where it came from. And that's kind of just basically how it all started. And then following year, we all went out there and went stupid. So that was kind of just where the Hill Boys came from, to be honest.
What are the lessons you learned about that group, about being, one? Because that we, as Black players, it's always been, as you go into another team, you're looking around because sometimes you're the only one.
Yeah.
You guys have known each other, played against each other, with each other since kids. What has that sense of community been like from that COVID era, becoming the Hill Boys, and like, this is us, this is our group, this is our brotherhood?
Yeah, and like you said, brotherhood, I would really feel like it like created our brotherhood for real. Cause like we all kind of knew each other, but just, grinding with the same person every day, trying to reach the same goal, it just creates a different relationship with you and whoever you out there grinding with. Because, I mean, you pulling for each other. Y'all all got the same goal. I mean, we all trying to get to the same place. So why not, help each other like iron sharpens iron. So I would feel like that just meant a lot. I mean, Marquise and Lou, they have a 20-minute speech before every workout every day about just, not even baseball, just life. Like, just things that go on in life, like they know we can ask them about anything. They'll give us a real honest answer. I mean, they tell us their experience they had, in baseball and in life. So, I mean, the whole Hill Boys thing, it's not just about baseball. It's more just about like, just becoming a better person. They always tell us about, just do things the right way. I mean, no matter what happened in life, do things the right way. You never know who's watching. I mean, anything could happen. So they always just give us great lessons on just really everything in general, even before the baseball stuff.
What would you say has been kind of the biggest piece of life advice they've given you and that you've learned from the game itself as you've grown up playing the game?
Yeah, so Marquise will always, this is like favorite saying. He was be like, you can't drink all the liquor, can't smoke all the weed, and you can't talk to all the girls. So I kind of take that with me in every aspect of life. Like even baseball, like I'm not going to hit every fastball they throw me. And that's okay. Nobody hits every fastball they throw you. So, I mean, it's going to always be a next one. And just really everything. Like you can't overload yourself with one thing or it's going to hurt you. So just try to keep an even balance in mindset and really just life all around.
Gotcha.
All right, so now we're going to dive into this here, boy. There's always an inside competition.
Yeah, there's always something.
Okay.
There's always something.
Always. I think I know the answer to this first one, but I'm going to let you say it. Mm-hmm. Who has the most power out of the Hill Boys?
Me, for sure. I know Mike and Cam going to hear this, but I feel like I got the most power. I don't even know how many homers Cam hit this year. Hit like 20-something in high, which is crazy.
He had a 3-home run game too.
He did.
You had 2 of them?
Exactly. So I would say I hit more homers than Mike too.
Oh,
so
but Mike might say he was injured a lot.
I don't want to hear that, man. That's excuses. He just gonna make excuses.
I love how they set the bar for each other.
Yeah,
like it's that brotherhood of like, bruh, like we grind together.
I love you,
but
I'm
like you said, iron sharpens iron. Yeah. Like I'm gonna make you better, you gonna make me better. Nah, you're not gonna beat me, bruh. Like we're gonna have this competitive edge.
We told Chan, like if you don't get 100 bases, then that's a failure. Like,
right.
He got 102, 103 or something like that. So yeah, we be out there competing with each other for sure.
Okay.
All right. Who is the best defensive player?
I give it to Mike. Oh, he be tripping out there on defense, man. He done
getting it.
He done. I mean, is that catch of the year?
Getting
one in
it.
Philly?
Yeah.
That got to be
getting
like catch of the year. He be tripping out there in the outfield, man. I give it to Mike. Yeah.
I like
Speed,
that.
I know.
Speed.
I was gonna let him take it.
I mean, yeah,
I felt
us
he was
fast
uncomfortable
guys,
with
how
that
we
question
do,
of speed.
like full all around athletes,
But he did have a week where he hit 2 triples.
Oh,
yeah, I did.
That's crazy. I hit 2 triples all year.
He had a week.
1 week.
He had a week. I think y'all should line him up right now.
I had a couple stolen bases in there.
See, there you go. There you
couple stolen bases.
So he won. How many stolen bases you have in your career? A couple.
I mean, I might have 15, maybe. All right, that's a lot. That's a lot. I know I got over 10. I got over 10. I had 9 in 09, bro.
That's crazy.
At least,
so
bro.
You had 9,
we had Davey.
You had 9 in 1 year and you got 10 in your career.
So look, it was all.
They didn't pay me to steal bases.
It was all in 1 week.
Okay.
It was all in 1 week.
They didn't pay me to steal bases.
Just the best week of his life.
But I got my 9. I'm good, bro. I got 10.
Right.
I think I'm double digits.
Right.
As long as you got 10.
Yeah, I think I got thrown out twice.
He hit more home runs in 4 years. I hit my whole career. So I can't really say much about that.
I like jogging. I'm a jogger.
But who has the most speed?
I give it to Chan. Chan. I mean,
getting it.
Did y'all watch that Rick Wood game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it was speaking for itself. Yeah. There, bro, just hitting the ball and play and beating it out. Yeah. Still second, still third, and
he had 102 this.
Yeah, I want to say 102.
Ricky would have been proud of that.
Oh, yeah. I want him to meet him so bad.
Ricky would have been
proud
proud
of that.
I want
Chan to meet him because Chan love Ricky.
Yeah,
like that's his guy. Like he be watching Ricky highlights. but I don't know how I could get.
Have you connected him?
Nah, cause Ricky.
I know he be incognito. He pop around. He show up.
Exactly. He'll show up every now and then. But
Yeah.
hopefully one day I think Chan will get to meet him one day, just because they both kind of play the same a little bit. Ricky had more power, but still, speed wise, I feel like one day they're gonna cross paths and he'll get to meet him though.
Yeah, that'd be a beautiful thing because Ricky knows.
Yeah.
Ricky knows about some bases.
Man.
He knows about popping collars.
He gonna tell
you. Know what I'm saying? Over the finest.
He gonna tell you everything.
Right.
I mean, Ricky, man.
What would you say your biggest piece of advice from Ricky has been? Like in terms of that, like defensively, stealing bases, all that good stuff, bro.
So his thing was stealing bases. He would always tell us, like, we get out sometimes because we don't know how to slide. So he feel like we slow down when we slide.
To slide.
So I just kind of asked him, like, what you used to do? He used to say he go dive full speed in the second base.
He would tackle.
Yeah,
He was literally tackling the bag.
So I kind of just started doing that. Like, I just kind of would, like, if you would see me sometimes, I either be like backdoor, and I might come off the bag just because of what Ricky told me. Like, I'm literally trying to slide through the bag. But I mean, it's helped me though. Like, I think I went 18 for 18 stolen bases this year. Didn't get thrown out that one time. So yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I find that, I find that very interesting because you remember Borney. Mike Bourne. Who? Mike Bourne.
I beat him in the race actually.
When?
It's on video.
You talking about 40-year-old Mike Bourne.
I mean, I beat Michael Bourne in the race.
It's a fact. We not. It's a fact.
That's all right. Borney, you better start getting loose, bro. I know you gotta rectify that situation out there, bro.
But I was
Alley Cat.
Yeah, bro.
Alley Cat.
Yeah.
That boy was quick.
Oh yeah. But I remember watching Borney slide, and he used to slide late to where it was like, bro, you can't even hold on to the ball. The slide is supposed to slow you down.
Right.
So it makes a lot of sense when you say that guys kind of slow down to slide as opposed to having the slide itself slow you down.
And I grew up a Ricky fan, so I learned how to slide head first watching this man on TV.
Yeah.
Going from couch to couch, and the couches may have been maybe 3 feet further than y'all two sitting apart right now. And I would just 1, 2, 3 and practice sliding to the couch. Yeah. And I learned those things. What you got to hear firsthand, I got to watch on TV. But I always noticed, like Mike Bourne, Ricky slid head first, but it was late. It was like he was hitting the ground and the bag at the same time.
Be like in the air.
Yeah.
Like bag right
there. Crazy. But the greatest to do it.
Yeah.
And he'll let you know too.
He gonna let you know every time.
He gonna let you know.
He still think, we be talking to him in the locker room like, Ricky, how many bases you think you steal nowadays? He yelling out crazy numbers like 200. Like, Ricky, come on now. He bent on, like, he think he could get 200 if he was to play in this.
But who gonna doubt him?
Yeah, facts though.
Who gonna doubt him? I was playing against Ricky. He was 40-something years old, still with 40 bags.
That's actually insane.
It was crazy.
40 years old, 40 bags.
Man, I'm telling you, that dude.
What, bro?
That dude was something else.
That's crazy. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to run at 40.
You can barely run now.
Come on now.
You got 18 bags.
He got jokes.
I
could have had.
You could have. You could have. But we know what you got.
Next year, I'm getting 20 bags just because.
Oh, we got split. We got a 20 watch.
20 watch. Y'all heard
Documented.
it here first.
Is it? We doing 2020?
2020.
Okay.
2020.
That.
Possibly more, but we just gonna stay humble right
that's
now.
It.
We're gonna go board. We're gonna go board.
Yeah.
We're going board.
Exactly.
2020. That'll work.
2020.
No, we gotta go standard. Anything else is a bonus.
Exactly.
And Ricky talking about I had 20 by the first month though.
Yeah. He be
all in it.
He be going though, man. He tell us that too. He just say just run. Like,
he ain't lying.
Just run, man. You never know what can happen.
It's on the topic of Ricky, one more thing. Because I know he tells his stories. We've heard plenty of Ricky stories. But I want to hear what he tells you guys firsthand about Ricky.
Ricky, he talking third person all the time. He'd be like, man, because he from, like you said, he from Oakland. He'd be like, man, I'd be the last one to get there, first one to leave. he would say like he wouldn't put, because that would kind of take all the pressure off himself. So he would be like, game at 1:00. He coming to the field at like 12:30, walking in, coming in from center field, putting his jersey on as he walking through the field. They stretching, both teams stretching. He just coming on the field, like barely do a little sprint or something like that. Lead off homer.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't even know how you do that, Ricky. Like, how do you, like, I don't even think we would get fined.
Yeah, it was different. It was
that.
different. Even when I came up, as a starting player, you only had to be on time for your hitting group. Okay. So if it's a stretch at 4:00, but I know I'm hitting in the second group, stretches at 4, you go from 4 to 4:10 is a stretch. First group's hit about 4:15 to 4:30. Second group's hit, at 4:30 to 4:45. I didn't have to be to the field to 4:30.
4:30?
Right.
This is my rookie year.
God,
Exactly. Like just make what they would say is make sure you're prepared for your group, and then when you get there, then you do your work.
That's crazy.
And we'll leave you alone because there isn't. And we're talking about it on the round table we did the other day. You can't ask questions. You're just supposed to know.
Yeah.
Right.
And you don't know what you don't know, but you're supposed to know.
Know.
But I learned that, and I'm like, man, hold on. Why is why is Bobby just rolling up? And I kind of adapted that style. Why is this guy just getting here? This guy just getting here. And it's like, yeah, just make sure you're ready for your first group.
It's crazy.
You can't imagine that today.
It's crazy that you say that too, because like in my team, pretty like young. Like we had a lot of rookies on our team. So like, I mean, 6:40 game, we all showing up like 2:00.
Oh yeah,
like every day, 1:30, 2:00.
I'm looking at y'all like, what y'all doing here?
Yeah, and it's like if you show up later than that, everybody kind of looking at you like you tripping. Like you better get to the field. But like to hear y'all as a rookie showing up at 4:30, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's actually insane. I mean, you probably get a lot done in the day, like outside of baseball.
And that, see, for me, that was my thing. I wanted to make sure when I got to the field, anything I'd had to do off the field, I got done.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the clubhouse talking about it, thinking about it. When I put on my uniform, it's straight work.
Yeah.
It's from the time I put on my uniform, which I was, the last dude that ever put on the uniform in that clubhouse. But when I put it on, I'm focused because everything else is handled. I'm not getting to the clubhouse playing crossword puzzles, get on a treadmill for 10 minutes, take a 20-minute break, go do a couple. That wasn't me. Yeah. When I put on my uniform, BP, ground balls, do my work after the cage, straight into the game.
Don't forget that sandwich. Get that sandwich. Jimmy used to come out every day, stretch. He used to come out every day, stretch. It was like, stretch was at what, 4:10?
4:10.
Jimmy show up, 4:05, full close. Everybody else is starting to walk out to the field.
It's
about like, that 4:05, he'd be walking into the clubhouse fully clothed. And then by 4:08, walking out there, putting his belt on, got his sandwich, like, ready to go.
That's crazy.
On time. He figured it out.
That's crazy.
I learned from it's in the water. Obviously, Ricky did it. I didn't know it was in the water. That's how we do it in the Bay.
Our Bay boys different, man. Very different. Bay boys different.
So obviously, being around Ricky, right? There's a lot of swag. You know what I mean? A lot of confidence.
Sure.
And I got a chance to check out some highlights of Mr. Butler over here. And
what we got, Peace.
My man does not lack confidence.
What we got,
out
Peace.
there. So for me, I'm watching this man hit home runs, right? Left and right. I saw a couple fadeaway home run swings where my man fell into the other batter's box. But when you gotta let him know, you gotta let him know. And I'm not mad at that.
You know something about that.
I'm not mad at that. I know he went into Philadelphia, had himself a little bit of time in Philadelphia as well.
In Philly.
What happened here?
Ooh, and let him know. Oh, wow.
So that was the Cincinnati weekend.
Oof.
I hit 5 homers in 3 games. Pops came the whole weekend, so I got to show out for Pops. Will on the other side, playing Will for the first time. And I mean, that swing right there, that was just pure emotion. I mean, I got 2 homers, and I'm like, we had the lead going into the we had the lead in the 8th inning, and we blew it. I mean, we tied, I think they tied the game up or something like that.
Either way, that's a blown lead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm just like, bro, I got 2 homers. I'm trying everything I can. We got to win this game. And I just was like, somehow we got to win this game. And I mean, he's a pretty good closer. That's Diaz. And I mean, it's 2 strikes and he just threw me a slider. It was really a good pitch, to be honest. But I think I was just so locked in that I couldn't miss it. And I hit it and then I knew it was gone instantly. Like it was like down the line.
Right.
But like I hit it so good that it didn't even
It's not
hook. Yeah. It just stayed straight and I knew I got it. And that was just, and it was crazy. The inning before, I'm like, I'm finna come up here and do something crazy. Let me think about what I'm gonna do after I do it.
Right.
And that wasn't even close to what I was thinking. I wanted to hit it like on some Tim Anderson, throw the bat towards the dugout, get the boys turned.
Yeah.
But I hit it and I just let.
That's what came out.
That's what came out. That was what came out.
And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty because I don't think, the average person knows that stuff isn't planned. It's not like you said, you had this whole run through and I've had it. You've had a good home, you had a good day, and it's like, I'm gonna get this interview, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, exactly.
And it never happens that way. You have a plan A, but plan A doesn't work. As you said, that was pure emotion. What was the emotion like as you look at that and you're going back and you tap into what happened there? What was that?
It was just like it was just more of like, I just remember playing in clutch games in travel ball. And it was like, that's kind of just what the feeling was with our whole team at the moment. Like we're gelling, we playing good baseball, and like we've been winning a lot of close games. And that just reminded me of like, that brought the kid out of me again. Like just playing baseball, you have a big moment and you can just kind of celebrate and just, let your natural emotions just take over. And that was it felt like it was just like travel ball again. Like just hitting the homer in a big spot in travel ball, your boys over there turned up, got your parents in the stands. That was just, plus Pops got to see me hit 3 homers.
Right.
That's crazy. I mean, that was crazy. So that was just really what it was.
So to my 3 homer guys, when you're having a day like that, and I'll start with you, Peace, what is that like? Like explain to me what's happening. Do you know you're hitting home runs, but do you come in after that second one like, I'm not making it out?
I mean, for me, when I had mine, my situation was like Tim Hudson, and it was in Philly.
Doesn't give up home runs.
Who doesn't give up? I went into that game against Tim Hudson. I was like 2 for 12 or something like that. He owned me, and I just went through the whole situation. I was like, all right, he always gets me out with this little cutter or whatever, and he threw me the cutter, and I got it that day. And I was like, yo, I'm good. I'm good for the rest of the day. I can go 1 for 4 with a homer, strike out the rest of the time. I got him.
Right,
I got him.
I'm good.
And so, but for me, it became a process of elimination with pitches because pitchers don't want to get beat on the same pitch twice.
That's facts.
Right?
It is facts.
So when Huddy threw me that first cutter, which he always got me out on, I'm like, all right, second AB. He's going to show it to me again, but he's not going to show it to me for a strike. So, probably going to throw me a curveball. Shows me the cutter, curveball, bow, homer to center. Homer to center. Right? Now I'm like, threw me the cutter,
got him.
Threw me the curveball. What's he got left? Fastball away. I was like, all right, cutter, curve, fastball away, bow, homer to left. So I'm like looking at my boys in the stands because we were out the night before.
Yeah, I see. I was going to say that, but
we were out the night before.
Hey,
and Huddy knows
he wasn't
the
even
story.
thinking. He giving us everything.
We were out.
Those are drunk conversations, man.
Yeah, it was. Hey, bro, it was literally one of them things. But I had no swing thoughts, really, bro. It's like Charlie used to say, an empty head means a full bat. Yeah. But like that time when I went up there, and I was just like, all right, he threw me this, and then I just eliminated pitches because I'm like, if he's going to get me out, he's going to try to get me out with something else. And then once he makes that mistake, I'm on it. And then the swing just felt good that day because I think they brought somebody else in. And I was like, he might get it too.
Yeah.
And so I'm just locked in, but they brought him in. I got like a base hit up the middle. I think I was like 4 for 4 with 3 homers. And so it's just, for me, it was about a process of elimination, having faced him multiple times before, knowing his out pitch to me, and I was able to get it up and like take advantage of it and get to his other pitches. But
it was a full setup. You knew this, set this up for the next one, set this up for the next one. Now you did it twice.
Yeah. So that's kind of the same thing though, because So the one in Philly, they went fastball in, and I hit it center. And so I'm like, okay, they obviously not the game. I want to say the first game of the series, I pitch hit homer fastball down and in, and I went center. So I'm like, all right, they probably not gonna throw me no more fastballs in. Next at bat, fastball away. But I'm looking for it though, because I'm like, I'm already taking the fastball in away. I didn't hit him twice on it, backside. And then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm probably not getting no more fastballs. Like I done hit 3 homers on, 3 homers on 3 fastballs this week. Slider, bomb. And then I'm just like, yeah, like you said though, it's like the swing just feel like, it's like you see it out the hand and you like, I'm about to take the perfect swing. And you just kind of just do it. And then the one in Cincinnati, it was the same thing. But the pitch before, I hit like a 105 ground ball on a fastball. So I'm like, first pitch too. So I'm like, he not throwing fastball first pitch.
Got him off of that.
Yeah. Get me over curveball homer. Next one, same pitcher, 2 strikes. He probably thought I wasn't going to look fastball up. But just because I hit the homer on the one before that, I'm like, he probably not going to throw me no curveball again. So I'm sitting fastball, dead center fastball. And then the last one, it was just, I think I was 2 strikes, but I was like, that. I remember that at bat because he, like, everything I was on it. Like, I felt like on time for everything. Fastball was on time for it. He threw the breaking balls on time for it. So I was kind of in the box like, if he just throw me something near the zone, just how I'm feeling today, I'm probably going to hit it. Yeah, like I'm probably going to hit it. And he just hung one, and I hit it. But it's like that, though, like kind of process of elimination.
Yeah.
Like you kind of, they throwing you pitches, and you like, I hit one before, so already in this game, so you're probably not going to throw it again. So you kind of just really sit one pitch and just take everything else. That's kind of what I was like basically doing up there. And I ain't even like no guess type of hitter. Like I don't really like.
But you weren't guessing.
You weren't guessing. You weren't guessing.
So, what's your nickname, dog?
Law.
Yeah. How did that come about? Just L.A., just Lawrence,
I'm
or
be
just
honest,
Law?
man. High school, female friend, she just called me Law. And
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
He good now. Oh,
Cause like I ain't really
called
had
me
no
Law.
nickname for real. Like everybody just called me by my name, and then she called me Law. And I'm like, damn, this kind of sound good.
You like that?
Yeah, so I just kind of went with it. And then now everybody called me Law.
I feel you. I mean, mine was in high school too. Just a female friend. She started calling me Sexy Six.
Sexy Six.
Jay Smooth.
It
was Ryan. What Ryan?
I ain't never heard
Sexy
nobody call
Six?
him that one.
No, it's not. You weren't even born, bro. What you talking about?
Sexy Six?
Sexy Six. I wore number
What?
6. I played shortstop. It was 6, and I still have it. It's a drawing that my homeboy Dustin Canlin, shout out Trophy Hunters,
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring that. You have to.
sexy.
and he drew me a little caricature, and this was her friend too, and she called me Sexy Six. I can't make this up. I can't make this up.
Right.
Ryan, you know me. I'm going to tell the truth.
I mean,
I'm
I'm not denying this.
It was Sexy Six, and then another friend, she was coming up like, "You think you smooth, huh?" I was like, "Well."
I kind of.
She's like, you know what? I'm gonna call you Jay Smooth. So I had 2 nicknames by 2 female friends in high school.
I can believe Jay Smooth.
I could believe that one. Sexy Six was.
I'm not trying to be sexy for y'all though.
Sexy Six was a stretch.
It's not for you. It's not for you, La. I'm just telling you what it is. You know what? What was your nickname in high school?
My nickname.
You
I did
sound very
not
sour
get
over
a
there,
nickname
bro.
from a lady friend in high school. My boys
That's
used
why
to
he's
call
sour.
me.
That's why he's sour right now.
Man, ain't nothing about being
You know what I'm saying?
Sexy
Straight
Six.
vinegar.
Easy Sexy Six.
Straight vinegar.
Sexy
But
Six.
no, my boys used to call me Hurt. Like
Hurt?
after Big Hurt, after
Big
Frank
Hurt.
Thomas.
Which
Just
that's
from-
what you
just
had
from
on
playing ball.
your bowling ball.
Yeah. So
Got it.
yeah, they used to just call me Hurt like in high school and stuff growing up. So,
That is not a sexy name.
Yeah,
bro.
it's not a sexy name. It's not
Hurt
sexy.
is
Not
a
sexy
big.
name.
Hurt is a
Hey, Law.
big person.
Where's Hurt at? Have you seen Hurt?
That's who be looking for him.
Yeah,
I mean, I missed out. I'm sorry, I missed out. Sexy Six, but it's cool.
Thank you for acknowledging
It's
that.
okay, though.
Thank you for
It's
acknowledging
all right,
that.
though.
Shout out to wherever you are. All right, Lawrence. So, we like to pull up different highlights and get explanations behind things. Here we are, A's in Seattle. Julio Rodriguez hits the ball to right field.
Ooh,
You go up,
got you.
bring it back. Was that a first of all? Was that a home run?
it was either gonna hit the top and come back or hit the top and go over. So I say it's a home
So you
run.
said, okay, we go. We're gonna get a closer look at it.
Got it.
Like you see what I mean?
Right,
It was
right,
either
right,
gonna hit.
right,
It was
right.
either
It's on
gonna.
the
Yellow
top.
line,
It was either gonna hit the
It's
top
over
and
there.
bounce over, or hit the top and bounce.
But either way, it's
it's a
F9.
home. Yeah, F9.
It's F9.
Exactly.
And so we dropped the no-fly zone on him.
Yeah, cause I met Julio probably like 2 years ago in spring training, Arizona. We kicked it. He cool as hell. Like shout out to Julio, great dude. But that day, one of our rookie shortstops, Jacob Wilson, was like, "Bro, you remember when Julio robbed me earlier, like probably like a month ago, and threw up the X? That was probably like my little welcome to the big league moment." And
Right.
we all laughing about it, and I'm like, "Hey y'all, if we rob Julio, we gonna throw the X back at him."
Right.
It was like me, Geloff, Soderstrom, Wilson. We all said it, and I think that was like first play of the game. I think his first at bat of the game, and I had to do it to him. But he cool though. So
You get
me and
it.
him,
That's
get
funny,
along.
man.
Yeah, it's a little friend game we be playing though. And he always hit the ball to me.
Really?
Like every time we play him, he hit the ball to right field. So
Like he trying
I
to get
be
one
ready.
back.
Yeah,
he
like,
trying
I
to get
just
one
be
back over
waiting
your
on him.
head.
I'm like, I already know you finna hit the ball over here to me. So like,
What would you say is like your biggest and best attribute is to your game? And where do you take the most pride? Like what part of your game do you take the most pride in?
to be honest, it's really none of the physical stuff. Like I like the fact that I know the game. Like that I like think about the game at a like different level. Cause like even when I was 9 years old, my travel ball coach would like we didn't really know we know baseball, but like we didn't know cuts and none of that.
Right.
He literally took us, like we would be in the batting cage during our practices. He would take us to the classroom upstairs, give us a test, and we would have to get like a 90 to even play. Like straight baseball test. Like it's a field on the paper. You got to show me everywhere every player is supposed to be
On this play,
every play,
that play.
So like
Exactly.
I know how to play every position just off of remembering that stuff like that. So like especially in the game when stuff happens, I'm always thinking of like, if this happened, even though I can't get it out, what's my best chance of, like getting out or keeping a runner here or like doing something to kind of just, like that everybody on the field would be like, oh, wow, I didn't even think of that.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Baseball IQ.
Baseball IQ.
Because,
love
and
baseball
we're going to
IQ.
keep it 100. We're athletes.
Yeah.
We're not brains. We get credit for being athletic, coming up with a big play, being clutch at times, but we're never given credit for the way we think about the game. We are prepared for this moment. Before this moment happened, I done worked out 5 different scenarios. So no matter which one comes through, I'm ready. I'm prepared for it.
Yeah.
You made that look so easy. You're so athletic. Like, no, I actually kind of
I was
thought
thinking
about that before it happened, so I was ready for it. But we didn't get credit for it, and I'm glad you said that, because I was the same way at shortstop. It's a defensive position where same way I knew where everybody on the field had to be.
Right.
And I was big on defense. It didn't matter if we 0 for 4, 4 for 4, losing, winning. I'm not going to get on you for not getting a big hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you make a bad defensive play you weren't ready for, and, that's when I'm upset. It's like, what are you doing?
Literally.
You don't run out the first, Jimmy. I don't care. What they have to do with you not making the right play out there?
Because we all out here in the field standing. So I'm pretty sure we all want to go sit down. So I'm going to need everybody to be
Where they
locked
supposed
in
to be.
so we can go sit down.
No extra
Like,
outs.
yeah.
That's a professional team over there. We can't give them anything extra. Because we know if we get extra, we know how we go about our business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, all day. Extra outs. Hold on. You mean Ryan gets another at bat?
Right?
We'll run his own?
Let me eat.
Come on. Big time. So, but I'm glad you said that, because people don't understand there's a lot more than just talent, a lot more than just putting in the work, the physical work. There's this part up here that plays the game well before the action, before that at B, eliminating pitches that you're talking about, the 3 home run games. It's a lot that goes behind the scenes before we put on the uniform and step on that field.
Yeah.
And then when we're on the field, we're always prepared. Yeah. So, Lawrence, you had an interesting 2024 season. Start the season, go back down, and then you come up and you have a post All-Star second half of the season. That was like, this is who Lawrence Butler is. What changed? What adjustment mentally, physically, whatever it was, that you needed to make and you were able to make that made your season from the first half a very, unsuccessful half of the season to this is who Lawrence Butler is and will be going forward?
Yeah. So I would say, like, my first half, it wasn't really as, like, if you really go look at numbers for real, like, it really wasn't as bad. I was just very unlucky. And I could, like, it was kind of getting to me too, because, like, I'd just be, like, putting in the work, hit the ball hard, and get out. And I just get frustrated with myself. So
talk about that frustration.
Yeah.
Because, we all hit balls.
We've
hard.
all been through that.
You hit it hard, they catch it, you get jammed, somebody makes a diving play. It's like, but talk about that frustration for you. Like, like we did a spiral, like there's a pressure mounting day after day because, you know what I'm saying?
It is, because, I mean, this is my first full year in the league. Like, I'm not an established player yet. So, like, I'm trying to still, like, lock down a spot I'm trying to make sure coach put me in the lineup every day. So I'm trying to produce. And I'm not producing, but I'm out there doing everything I can. So, I mean, it's taking a toll on me. Like, I'm showing up to the field sometimes just already pissed because I feel like things ain't going to go my way already. Like, I'm getting out. I'm kind of pouting in the dugout because it's just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm doing everything I can. And, it was getting to me. Like, and they could kind of see it too. So, I mean, Koch sat me, when he sent me down, he sat me in the office and told me, like, look, like, I know you're a great player, but we can all see that this is getting to you. It's frustrating you. So he told me, like, look, we're going to send you down. We're going to let you see some of the balls fall again, like get your confidence stuff back, and then we're going to call you back up. And that was kind of basically exactly what happened. Like, I went down there. I didn't take it as like they don't like me no more thing. I just took it as I mean, you really weren't doing nothing. So really go down here, lock in, clear your head, get back in the space you normally are in. And, whenever it's your time again, go show them who you are. And that was kind of really what it was. I just kind of went down there, just simplified everything, really just stop trying to do too much and just be myself. And I came back and I told myself I'm not going to change that from what I did down there to come back here. And, I mean, it paid off. And Darren Bush, my hitting coach, helped me a lot too. He helped me a lot with a lot of things. Like, he showed me video and stuff, break stuff down to me. So I say he was a big part of my success this year too.
Jay, did you ever have a situation like that?
No, I didn't. When I came up, fortunately, there was no other shortstop. So in the minor leagues, I struggle. I had seasons where I was even told, you're not going to get to big leagues with that swing. I'm in A ball hearing this high A, like, fool, you see me play 3 games.
Yeah, you don't even know what
you talking about. I'm not going to get to the big leagues with my swing, and I'm looking at like, what, you play 5 years in the show? You out here doing this, and but I let it be motivation, not in a bad way. It was like I always knew it was, and I took it personally in that moment. But it's like, you just don't know me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You just don't know me. So every level, it was just like, I'm going to show you with this swing I have, as I refine it and I retool it and it gets better, it's my swing, and this is how I'm going to be successful in the big leagues. And the guy was in our organization a long time, we'll see him, good man. Actually, I think he ended up coaching us at some point, and I never forgot it. Yeah. But it was like, maybe I needed that. Maybe my swing was a little too big.
And that's
it was.
That's kind of what I took from it when I went down there. I was like, maybe I needed this. Like, maybe I just needed to, like, get away from, the big league's different. Like, all them lights on you, all them
and it's forever.
You,
it's forever.
It's pressure
forever.
too. So like, I was like, maybe I just needed like a little reset, get my mind back right and come back.
Did you feel like I belong in the big leagues, but what's the missing link? When you went back up, when we got recalled up, you were saying, okay, I know I'm a big leaguer.
It was more just like, when I got sent down, it was like, this just kind of how my story is. Like, this just gonna be how my story is. Like, you got sent down. It's a good way to look at it. Of it. Right. Yeah, like, this is good way to look at it. This is part of my story. And then when I got back up there, cause like I had a feeling in my body, like, I know I'm gonna go back. Like, I'm gonna go back. And when I go back, I don't want to come back down here. So it was more like fire, motivation. Like, I'm finna really show them who I am when I come back, just so everybody know, like, I'm a good player. And I don't like, that's kind of how I've been always since I was like younger. Cause I got like an older brother that's 3 years older than me. And sometimes I would play in his tournaments and I would never want to be like the sorriest person on the field. And like, no matter how old they was, so like I always have like a fire inside of me. Like, I'm not finna be like sorry. Like, I'm gonna show them that I can play this game. So that's kind of what it was for me when I got back up. It was like, I'm finna show everybody that like I can play this game. And cause it kind of stems from like travel ball too. Like a lot of I'm on an all black team. So like we not getting really majority of the looks that these other teams getting, but we playing these other teams and we beating them. And like I'm out there going crazy. So like all my time through high school, I'm like, bro, I know I'm better than these players, but like I'm not getting the same looks they getting or the same opportunities they getting. And I've kept that with me through my whole pro career. So it'll be like I'd play a player that was in my class and I would just dominate them. I would want to
like make sure
week,
you know.
We playing them. I want to be
up,
like, I'm gonna be the best player.
Practice.
On this field.
You show up. Every time you look at me, you gonna know.
You gonna know I'm the best player
beat
on this field. Like so. That's kind of what it was when I went back. I'm like, I don't really care who on the other side no more. Like that's how I always been. Like I'm gonna let you know that you might be good, but I'm good too. So y'all just gonna have to figure out a way to stop that. So that's really what it was when I went back up there. It was just like tunnel vision. Like I'm not gonna let nobody stop me. Really. That's for sure.
Bro, I love that, dude. It's we talked about it all the time. It's the mindset.
Put the uniform back on.
Yeah, it's the mindset, bro. It's like you go down and you hear the stories about when dudes go back down and they're whining and complaining about like I should be up in the big leagues right now, and man, I don't know why I'm here. And it's like I remember seeing that when I was in AAA, and I was like, bro, this is exactly the reason why you're here. You sitting here whining about not being up there instead of doing what you need to do to get back up there, bro. Like it's all about the mindset, and I think that's important for like everybody that's watching and listening, for like all the kids. You can control what you can control, and you can control how you respond to situations. You can either get down about it or focus on what you need to do to get better, and that's what it sounds like you were doing by not taking it personally and just saying, all right, I'm gonna turn this into a positive. Yeah, I need a reset. Get back to who I am. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. That reminds me of me, bro.
So
it reminds me so much of me, like when I was coming up.
Yeah, because your situation, like, you were blocked. You had a 6-year contract in front of you. Yeah, but you came up. Jim got healthy. You went back down. And then your situation where his it was in their eyes performance based. You know, like we need you to get your confidence back. Yours wasn't a lack of confidence. You were slightly different, but yet and still, yes, in your mind, I know I'm good enough to play here. Right. But I'm back down here. Right. Yeah. And how did that change you once you finally got that opportunity? Like you,
when I came back,
it's like you were prepared a few times. It's like, okay, Ryan, it's finally yours. Where Lawrence was like, go get it.
So that situation, when I first got called up, when Tone got hurt the first time, I found out about the friendly confines of the grass of Wrigley Field, right? and how it just eats up
the ball
balls.
up. Eats the
and
ball
I hit
up,
a couple like good hard ground balls that just got. I'm like, oh, that's a base hit, and they rounded it. They coming around it and throwing me out. So I got out to a slow start, but I was up for like 2 weeks, and then they sent me back down, and I was like, okay, well, I knew I was on borrowed time already. Right. Tome comes back, gets hurt again the second time, and it was the same thing you said. I was like, dude, I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of, and if I go do this, we're gonna be all right. Because I remember like one of the media folks asked me that question because Tommy was out for the rest of the year that second time I came up, and they was like, well, do you feel like you have big shoes to fill with like Jim Thome and this and that? And I said, no. I said, I'm not Jim Thome. I said, I'm me. And I said, if I do me, I know what I'm capable of doing and we'll be all right. And I was just me. And like I came up that second time and then went off and we almost made the playoffs. Yeah, we did. And like we came up short on the last day.
Two games short, I think.
But it's that mindset, bro. It's like you understand because you have to be confident. You have to believe in your ability. You have to believe in who you are. especially being black,
Yeah, fact.
especially being a black player. Like you got to have more confidence than the
everybody,
average.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I live by a verse by Jadakiss, bro. It's like, I'm not cocky, I'm confident. So when you tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment. Like it's all about how you carry yourself and being confident, not to the point of arrogant, but it's like, I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of being able to do, and go out there and just go do it. And that's it. And that's what it sounds like, because you made that adjustment coming back up, just saying, I'm just going to be Lawrence Butler, bro. That's all I can be. And y'all going to find out as we have seen.
They found out.
As we have seen.
Now let's switch speeds a little bit. You know, we got to know who you are as a baseball player. You know, dive into your mental and hearing your story, which should be inspirational for kids that are looking up to you. Trust me, you're young, right? You got some kid looking up to you, and it's a trip, because you're gonna start hearing it one day. You playing long enough, you're gonna start playing against kids that were looking up to you, hearing their stories, and how you impacted their lives. So I'm glad you're able to share your story. But we're gonna switch speeds because these young. I dabbled in it a little bit.
I know you did, young James.
I was trying to be exec producer around this thing. But he's in a hotbed. He's from the hotbed of music. GA, Atlanta side.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about your passion in music, why you do music and the way that you do it, but tell us how. And it's not, we all grew up with music. Yeah. Why are you involved in it the way you are?
I would really give that to my friends. Like, I got a lot of friends that like rap, especially being from Atlanta. I mean, that's all it is rap and music scene. But I got a lot of friends that rap. And like in high school in the minor leagues, I would go to the studio with them. And I would kind of just like, I wouldn't even rap back then. I kind of just be chilling like, bros, we in here chilling. They invite some girls. I'm just in here chilling. Like, I'm with the bros. And me and Marquise Grissom's son. So like, I think I was like living with him for probably like 2 months. And me and his son, like, we kind of got the same music taste. So we would just be listening to music all the time, new songs and stuff like that. And we was one day just like, bro, let's just try to make a song. Like, let's just mess around, make a like rap and make a song. So we in the closet, wired headphones on an app called GarageBand.
It's hard out here on the
That's it. That's it.
On an app called GarageBand.
Yeah.
And we just started making songs, and we kind of was like it was obviously it was bad, but like we like, damn, this shit kind of easy. Like, it ain't really all that hard. Like, it's not as what you think it is. So we started rapping there, and then we kind of just, when I would go back with my rap friends, I just kind of I would just like mess around
Get in
and
the
stuff.
booth a little bit.
Just get in the booth, mess around and stuff like that. And then I want to say I probably made like one good verse that I feel like I was good. Because like, I ain't really rapping for like other people. It's more just like see if I could do it.
Right.
And I like this. So I was like, I'm going to just keep going with it. And I mean, me and Lil Grip been rapping for a minute now. We probably got like 50, 70 songs. Oof. But it's just me and him. Like, we don't even really, like, we ain't dropped none of that. Because we kind of just do it just for like us. Like us and whoever else want to hear it for real. Like, our friends be wanting to hear it. So we kind of do it for stuff like that. And yeah, that's really kind of how I got into it. Really, just being around it.
Then there's no wrong answer. You love baseball. Yeah. And rap brings you joy. Which one is more enjoyable? Like, when I say enjoyable, like fun, like this is just pure, unadulterated fun. Keep that thing real, La.
All right. So we just talk about pure enjoyable fun. I would have to say music, just because in baseball, it's stress with it. Like, I mean, you're going to go 0 for 4 that day. That ain't fun. So it's like, if you go in the studio, you just, especially how we rap, we fun rap. Like, we ain't in here trying to make the next big hit. Like, if we don't make this hit, we ain't gonna eat. Like, it ain't like that. So it's more just like, relax. Like, no matter what you making here, none of it doesn't matter. But, like baseball, it's kind of like, if you ain't good,
it's work.
Yeah.
Like, that's the job.
That's the job. Like, that's the job. But I mean, I love baseball more than rap. But
for sure,
I would say more enjoyable, like kid fun music.
Has it been a stress relief? Like, okay, I'm struggling. I'm over my last 12, and I could just throw on my headphones, make some music, and it kind of gets me out of that, out of that area of stress and brings positivity back to it. Like, I had so much fun. I'm 0 for 4, but I look forward going to tomorrow because of this.
Yeah, for sure. Because, in music, what you're doing is just talking about your life. That's all you're doing. It's basically like a venting mechanism, like therapy. Basically, if you just having a bad day, you can go say it on the song, go yell it on the song. You can do anything. It's music. It ain't really like one specific way you're supposed to make music. You can make music however you want to make music. So it's like if you're having a bad day, or you just need to get something off your head and you just want to talk about it, just go say it to the mic. You go say it to the mic. It might not sound good, it might not, but after you're gonna be like, all right, like I kind of
got it off your chest.
I got it off. I can kind of just clear my head going to the next stage in life again. So that's why I do like it, just for that reason. And like when I'm rapping, majority of the time, like some of the stuff I be saying be capped just because it rhyme. But majority of the time,
that's rap though, ain't
it?
Yeah,
but majority of the time
sure.
I'm talking about like my experiences in life and what I'm going through in life, stuff like that. So yeah.
Who's got the better bars? Who's got the bars?
That's
between
a
you
question.
and Grip?
I ain't gonna lie.
Grip go.
Grip bars be crazy, man. Cause he like his punchlines are like make you think.
Right.
Like he'll say something, and then like 10 seconds later, you're like, oh, that kind of was what he was meaning and stuff like that. But he be putting a little bit more thought into his bar stuff for sure. I like to be quick. Like I kind of just go in there off the top. Like we punch in, we ain't writing none of this down.
Right,
It's all off the top of our
freestyle.
head. Yeah,
Just
all
straight
off the top of our
freestyle.
head. And I kind of just say like what come to my head. But like he'll kind of think about stuff a little bit longer than I would. Chan be rapping with us now too. Victor Scott be rapping. They went to the studio last night. Chan, Grip, Vic.
Talking about the Hill Boys.
That's it.
The Hill Boys.
That's it.
They're about to drop their debut album. You've heard it first on the 611.
What would the name of that album be? All Star?
We've been thinking about it, man.
What would that be?
So one of my friends, he in the minor leagues. His name Isaiah Gilliam. He was saying we should call it sports bars. Right.
For a mixtape, I do like sports bars for a mixtape.
For a mixtape,
Yeah, for a mixtape.
We ain't gonna go album yet.
You're right. You got to drop a mixtape. You got to get the streets talking.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to get the
You
streets
got to put
talking.
something out so then they kind of. I mean, the songs we got, the feedback been great. Like we done.
Who listening? Your mom and cousins and stuff?
Nah, this just and like what we'll do, we'll go around like we'll get on aux in our clubhouse.
About see it.
And kind of just play it, and you kind of just sit down and just kind of watch and see how everybody kind of looking at thinking about the song and stuff like that.
He get through lifting weights, play it, and look at him like this.
Right.
Say something.
Right. Just bow up.
Say something. You know what you're dealing with.
But yeah,
No,
like
that's for sure.
Gripper played in his clubhouse.
And they start asking, who's this?
Yeah, they'd be like, "Who is this?" He'll be like, "This Law." And they'll be like, "Lawrence Butler for the A's." Like, yeah. And then they'll just. That's kind of how we get our feedback. We'll just play it around people, and then just kind of don't tell them it's
right,
us,
just
though.
because they gonna be raw.
You want to give the
turn this shit off. This shit,
Who does the beats, or is it
Get
just
them off YouTube.
okay?
We just get them straight off
Ooh,
YouTube.
they free off YouTube?
free of charge. I mean, I don't know how to. Like if we was to drop it,
Then
like,
they
we
would come
probably
back.
have
Yeah,
to like
exactly.
contact them like, hey bro, we finna use your beat and stuff like that.
Because you
But
don't want to get sued.
yeah, majority of the time we just go on YouTube, free beats, man. They be hard too. Free hard beats on YouTube.
So we're going to bring this thing to a conclusion, but we're going to put you on the spot. We got a couple questions. So, I see my man out here, big piece, and it's Cashmere and Jay's. You got a Nike deal.
Big Hurt over there, drip.
Man, drip.
Trying, bro.
Big Hurt over
I'm out there playing James. I'm sophisticated. I'm on the road. I didn't get to go into my wardrobe. It's just travel suitcase.
Yeah.
Drip. When we played, we did our thing. Mm-hmm. We did our thing. We're coming out the Allen Iverson era and NBA, and I had my braids, big necklaces.
Swag. Yeah,
we
the
have bust down watches, no value now because we didn't know any better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We just didn't know any better. Who in the game right now that you're aware of? Because you got big league outfits, so we get to see cats now. We didn't have that then. Who has the most drip? Who has the most sauce? When every time they show up, you like, we going to their city, we going out. It's like, we got to come with something.
All right. So some of my players that I think got some swag for real, I would say Tommy Pham be putting it on.
Ooh,
I like his
T
fits.
Fam.
Jose Ramirez be putting it on for sure.
Okay.
He like a low key. He just, I don't know if y'all seen, but he just bought a crazy chain yesterday. Y'all gotta go check it out.
Nah, I haven't seen it yet
He got
though.
a crazy chain.
Yeah.
Jazz be putting it on too.
Yeah, Jazz don't miss.
Yeah.
Jazz don't
be
miss
putting
for
it
sure.
on. I give it the CJ be putting it on when he want to.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he be lazy, so he'll put it on when
He
he
be
wants
like,
to. He be lazy sometimes. I'm missing one more. I'm missing one more person.
Verdugo got any? Verdugo got any drip?
He got some. He got some. Yeah, he be having
he be
some
on the
fits.
field.
Okay.
He be having some
Yeah.
fits. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. What about you?
I got
Where
swag.
do you put yourself in that? If you all the guys you name, sometimes we look like I got some, but like, oh boy, he clean all the time.
Right.
Where do you stand in that?
I would say, this is basically what I'm gonna say. I feel like I have more swag than them, but they kind of just got a bigger bankroll than me.
Gotcha.
They can kind of do a little bit more.
Hey, that means a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
That makes
Like,
sense.
we
So,
had the same.
hey, look,
That does.
we had the same
We know
bankroll.
about that,
how
James.
does-
We know
That's
about
what I'm
that.
saying. If we had the
Hey,
same
yeah,
bankroll,
you
know
know
about
about that.
it'd be like,
But
I'd be
but
killing
you
everybody.
don't.
Exactly.
You don't have the
and I
same
still
bankroll.
and I'm still in the conversation.
You
so
in the
what that
conversation?
tell you?
But what I'm hearing is like, I would be or I am, but they have more money than me. So money means a lot, especially when you're talking about drip. You're talking
you gotta buy the
about what can I
clothes.
get access to. So you're saying that they have more money, they have more access, but you're still killing the game.
I'm still killing the game.
They can't see you.
No. Because it's not about just like, and it ain't about what you got on. It's how you put it together.
For sure.
Right.
Like, it's how you put it together. Like, what pieces are you wearing with what? Or are you just all over the place? You ain't matching at all. Like, you got to know how to put it
So how you
together.
do it then? How do you do it when it's time to step out? We in New York because everybody gonna step
All
out
right,
in New
we
York.
in New York. Say I'm gonna just put a fit together in my head that's in my closet. I got some, y'all probably don't even know what these is, but I got like some Huda size war jeans. They like some jeans and they got like patches all on them. They kind of like big patches.
Yeah, I'm too short to wear those. Guys.
Yeah. But I mean, they'll look good on you though, because the shorter people be wearing them and they be looking good. But they got like patches all on them, all types of colors. And it got like this olive green in it, like within all the designs and stuff.
Huh.
And I got some Rick Owens shoes, some fur Rick Owens shoes, and they fur olive green. And I'm gonna go Huda size war.
That's how y'all
jeans.
stepping out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Huda size war jeans, Rick Owens shoes, and I'm probably gonna get me a Marnie shirt, and it's probably gonna have like, it's probably gonna go with the whole the outfit.
So is the
I might
shirt gonna
even
be busy?
I might even go furry Marnie shirt just to match the Ricks.
Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
Wow.
it's different ways you can go with different fits. It's just you got to know how to put it together. Because some people just be putting on expensive clothes
Just because
and
they
just,
expensive clothes.
just because it's expensive clothes. But you got to know like what you wearing. Like you got to know what you wearing, what goes good with these shoes or these jeans and stuff like that. It's a whole process, man. My closet.
Wait a minute, why you sound stressed out?
Cause man, like, sometimes you be
You was
having
tired.
Like you got so many clothes. You like, I don't even know like
yeah, for sure.
what I want to
For
wear
sure.
today for real.
But that's real though, because it's funny because I remember those thoughts because packing up for a road trip when you know you
God.
got
Oh, that
different
was it.
cities.
Yeah,
Terrible,
Bruh,
bro.
it's not like I'm throwing clothes in the bag. You like, okay, we got this game,
Yeah,
we
I
got
gotta
this
wear
night, we
this.
going out here.
Yeah,
It's a lot
exactly.
more. And now that 70-pound bag weigh 130 pounds.
I mean,
like y'all
I
just
got-
going,
Right.
y'all just
I
going
wear-
for
Plus,
5
because
days.
we
Like,
had
I know.
to wear suits.
On top
We had
of
to wear
that,
suits
man.
on the plane
I'm
on the
glad
road. So
we
you
ain't
had to
gotta
pack
wear no
like at
suits.
least 2 suits.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Like so.
I'm not gonna lie.
On top of the
when I left the
fits.
Phillies, I'm like, y'all, we only wear sport coats. Oh, it was the
Oh
best
yeah,
thing
yeah,
ever.
yeah, yeah.
The best thing ever.
Yeah.
I'm,
Oh,
glad
I'm
we
not
don't
gonna
wear
lie.
suits. I don't want to have to get on no 4-hour plane
Man.
ride with a suit on. That's gonna be so uncomfortable.
Now they wear overalls and jerseys in Philly. I never thought I'd see the day.
That's where you should get like a team like sweatsuit,
Like NBA
That's what we
style.
got, though.
something like that.
We got
That's
them
it.
now.
Oh, y'all got
They
it?
got like each team get a little Nike.
And is it optional or is it something you have to
So,
wear or
I know
sit with how they
for
go?
us, it's like we can only wear that if Cots tell us we can wear it. Like if he be like, all right, y'all can wear y'all travel suits this flight, then you got it. But other than that, it's collar shirt and jeans, and I don't really like that either. Cause like I want to be able to wear.
Express who you are.
Yeah,
right?
but you gotta wear collar shirts and jeans. And
See, we would have been cool with a collar shirt and jeans.
Man, I'd have been happy with that. What you talking about?
Because that was our to the field
To
fit.
the field fit.
That was
like
like-
I'm rocking to the field fit.
Right.
You know
At
what I'm saying?
home,
Just
wear whatever you want to wear.
Right.
But
At home,
be
yeah,
on the
sure.
road, collar shirt, jeans, shoes. You can't have no rips in your jeans, but that's swag.
Yeah.
So you can't do that. Like you gotta wear just regular straight jeans.
plain Jane.
Yeah. So on the road, you ain't gonna really see me like walking into the field. You ain't gonna really see me like have on no crazy fit. For real.
yeah. But after
But
the game,
post,
when it's time to do something,
Post
you
game.
know,
Going
it's
out.
time to make
Yeah.
a move.
Yeah.
you know, hit that phone booth,
My favorite
transform.
thing to do is go to a city and off day. I go shop every off day.
Remember
I
them
just
days,
go,
Ryan?
Oh
I
man,
just
it was
go buy
beautiful.
stuff.
Man,
It was beautiful.
it was beautiful. We just show up. I mean, I would underpack for certain cities.
Yeah, certain cities
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
New
yeah.
York.
Yeah.
Underpack.
I'm buy my clothes there.
One or two outfits.
I'm-
like,
LA, New York,
man,
Miami,
Yeah,
you knew you
all
was making
day.
those trips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
all day.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember those days. You know, you just reminiscing. You know, just nostalgic,
Right.
now, you know, just having money to spend on clothes because I want to go out tonight.
That's where you use your meal money.
I got daughters. It's all about dance.
Yeah.
You know, buying their outfits. Tiger Friday.
You can't do nothing.
Who else? Jack and Jill or something. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's literally about them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the last time I bought me a new outfit. All right, that's a lie. I hit up Kenzo. Hit up Kenzo and I went to Givenchy here.
Kenzo got some.
Yeah, I like Kenzo.
But see,
yeah.
that's the thing too, though. You got to kind of know what's the trend and what's in style. Kenzo, people ain't really wearing it like that no more.
I like it.
Back then, like I would say 2-3 years ago, people was wearing
Yeah.
Kenzo. 4 years ago, really, people was wearing Kenzo. But now you don't really see a lot of people. in it.
Trendy. It's
It's
you know,
trendy.
people jump on trends.
Exactly.
And I find my staples and I'm a
And
rocket.
that's big in the fashion world.
Yeah.
What's the trend? Like what
Yeah.
everybody
Well,
wearing.
because it all comes back.
It
all comes back
a
full
for
circle.
sure.
It's a circle.
Yeah.
Full circle. We talked about drip. You know, we talked about how you got to put stuff together, right? So World Series coming up, and we want to take a look at some guys that are still in the World Series and let you tell us about what you see about this drip.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna start with my man Mookie.
Okay.
You know, we're gonna slide through a couple outfits. You know, let you get a little flavor for it. The gold piece. That's nasty. That's nasty. You got to be confident to wear that
That
too.
is nasty.
That's
He
nasty.
get an 8 with that. I like the design in that one. He just get an 8. I mean, what kind of shoes he got on?
They look like some ones.
If he had had some forces on, he get a better grade.
All right, Jack Flaherty.
That's a 7 because that's just a chill little fit.
Okay.
Like you could tell he ain't try to OD. He just wanted to like look nice and like just kind of come through chill. So I give him that's a comfortable fit. I give him a
Into the
7.
field.
Yeah.
And I have a question because we didn't have handbags
Mhm.
right to the field. We were backpacks. Like we were in the
Right.
days of backpacks.
Right.
I
What-
don't
what's in
really. I
yours?
don't
What's
know
in
when the
yours?
trend started, but in mine, it's the same thing. I just put in the book bag, but it's in the handbag. So I mean, I got chapstick in mine. I got cologne. I probably got a water bottle in there. It don't really be nothing in the
It's
bag.
just for the look.
It's
Yeah.
for the look. You just gotta
It don't
coordinate.
really
You
matter
gotta
in the
coordinate.
bag.
It's literally.
I mean, I don't really be keeping. It's like essentials, like your wallet if you don't want to keep it in
Yeah.
your pocket, stuff like that.
We got.
Who this is? Shohei.
Shohei.
Man, Shohei just out here. Shohei know that ain't no drip, but he probably don't know it ain't no drip though. He probably like I'm just gonna put on some. That's like I give him a 5.
5.
Yeah, but he don't really care though. I mean he just do it all. He do everything he do on the field. Who that is?
Aaron Judge. We gonna step back.
That's a con. It looked like they had to wear like a certain type of fit, as you can see Volpe on the other side. So, and he got the J's on with him to match. Yeah, I like that fit right there. I wear some different jeans, but top and bottom, he for sure get that's a 8 right there. I get that 8.
All right. Man, it look like he's going to the Hamptons.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, he about
See,
to go to
like
the
we
Hamptons.
play so many games, it's like you can't show up every game with a hard fit on. So like
So
that's
you got
obviously
the
one of
8
them.
and
Like
then-
I said, CJ was lazy. That's like a lazy
Lazy
look.
day.
Let me
Yeah,
just
yeah.
throw something on.
Little
That's
polo
a
piece.
that's
I'm
an
a
off
Jordan
day.
athlete. My free Jordan shorts, little polo long sleeve with a Bronx hat.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Yanks fans. All right. See, Jazz came
Jazz.
through tripping. Look at that.
Jazz.
Jazz came through tripping. That's nasty. That's drip right there. And he got the Travis Scott's on with the 23 shirt. You can't never go wrong with a sweatsuit. Match your sweatsuit, you can't never go wrong with a match your sweatsuit, man.
That's right.
You got the chains on, glasses on, J's on.
What you get at, though?
That's a 9 right there. That's a 9. I'm wearing that. Like, I'm putting that on. I like that fit right there. Strowman dressing trendy.
Got them dad Nikes on.
Yeah, he dressing trendy right there. That's like a cool little, nice little day with a little breeze out there. Fear Guy hat on. That first one I give him 7.5 chill fit. Like that's a nice little. I throw that fit on too.
No 10s, huh? No 10.
I mean,
What is a 10?
10 is like you gotta pop out with like it gotta be because 10 is like. Have you seen anybody with what you got on, and like how it's like the rarity of it. Like nobody got this shirt, or nobody got these pants, or nobody got this jacket, or nobody got these shoes. Like it's like you like kind of the first one to really pop out with that type of fit on. You see what I'm saying? Like anybody could go get any of these fits. Like you can go get these fits in the store and stuff like that. But it'd be like certain fits where you gotta know.
You gotta style.
Yeah, you gotta style. You gotta know somebody. Yeah, they like, you gonna be the first one with this, or you gonna be select few with this.
Well, La, man, we appreciate you being here today. You know, telling us about your story.
Appreciate you
being honest in who you are, and your way up. Learning about Lawrence Butler Athletic Achievement Day. Yeah. It's January 24th.
January 24th.
Okay, remember that.
Law Day.
The Hill Boys, and letting kids know it's okay to have outlets. Yours is music. You play ball. You got to have something. Don't sit there in the house and dwell on what isn't going right with you. Have something. Have an outlet. Hit the reset button and get back to it.
Exactly.
And what I'm hearing, you stay focused on your dream. There was ups and downs. Ryan, you shared your story. Up and down. Sometimes they're going to be roadblocks. And to hear it coming from such a young man early in his career, to go from an up and down season to a post all-star season, what you and Rooker did, and we talked about Judge and Soto. If they look at the numbers, it's you and Rooker, Soto and Judge.
Yep.
That's one hell of a turnaround. But that's a testament to the man you are. So we want to wish you continued success.
Appreciate y'all.
Enjoy Sacramento/Vegas on the move.
Appreciate y'all.
Keep representing. It's always Oakland's team. Keep representing the town. And from us at the 611, hope you enjoyed hanging out with Lawrence today. A young man I was very excited in meeting, hearing his story. Ryan Howard, big piece, doing his thing. Check us out. Stay posted. 611 coming at you. If there's somebody we haven't spoke with yet, let us know. We got people. Peace.